Hi viewers, and welcome to this weekend edition of Rob Blog right here on my YouTube channel, Rob Blog. It's a vlog, but it's really a blog. Rob Blog on YouTube. Well, enough of that. Thank you for viewing, and if you'd like to subscribe, that's great. If you just want to sit back and have a look at the different videos that I'm producing and putting online, that's fine too. So whatever floats your boat, viewers, whatever floats your boat is good enough for me. Oh, we have a little bit of Hawaii playing in the background for you here today in Waikiki. So as you listen to me go on about this and that and the other thing, you can also have a little look at what's going on the beach in Waikiki. Well, I was saying yesterday about missiles and sanctions, and it would appear that sanctions are the way to go, because apparently the missiles will start a nuclear war. Now, there's also talk about Canada and NATO countries sending planes, making a no-fly space over the Ukraine. Apparently that too would agitate Mr. Putin, that he is. And so that can't be done either, because that would mean he would probably retaliate with nuclear weapons. And I was reading a story today that most of his inner circle are afraid of him. It's kind of like Hitler. You know, all these dictators, these kind of loonies who get this power, I often wonder what, with the people around them, do they believe everything that they're saying? And apparently not with Putin either, that not all of his advisors are comfortable with what is going on in the Ukraine. Well, I'm not surprised. Like, how stupid you have to be to think this is the right thing to do. I mean, you could be far, far, far right wing, and I still don't think you'd think that this is the way to go. Although, with some of the things that have happened in this country, Canada, lately, honestly, I'm just wondering. Anyways, we do not want to initiate a war with Russia and Mr. Putin there, do we? No. Apparently, our Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, says that economic tools are far more impactful than Putin's army. So that's what it says. Economic tools far more impactful than the Russian armies and the tanks which are flooding into the Ukraine. And I suppose that's true. Now look at our gas prices. On the island, our gas is at $1.89.9. $1.89.9. Vancouver on the mainland, it's $2. And we're not even getting crude from Russia, and it goes up. Any excuse these oil companies have to raise the rate. Oh, it's Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Let's raise gas 10 cents. So we've gone from $1.70 to $1.89 in like a week, under a week. I don't know. Nothing to do with the war. Well, somehow they think it is so because, well, oh, if there's crude oil there, yeah, we got to raise the prices, yeah. No one's protesting about that, viewers. Have you noticed that there hasn't been a line of vehicles heading to Ottawa protesting this ridiculous price on gas that we have to pay? And with the spring and summer season coming up, well, people are already traveling. I mean, a weekend here on the island. Look at the Island Highway. There's all kinds of RVs going up island. You know, because we do that year-round here, but especially once March comes. And then 2 weeks away, we've got a March break. It's 2 weeks long here in BC. And of course, you know, moms and dads who want to get away and forget about COVID and all the other crap going on in the world, now you got to practically take out a loan to drive up to the other side of the island. Ridiculous, I say. I was watching a little bit of an interview with a Russian oil tycoon who's worth billions. Can you imagine, viewers, being worth billions? I mean, think about even $1 billion. If I had $1 billion today, it's going to be there long after I pass off this earth, because I'm on the downward side of the slope, like kind of about halfway down. Billionaire. Anyways, a Russian billionaire was questioned about what's going on in Russia and Mr. Putin. And he said as soon as Putin invaded the Ukraine, well, you see, there's where I'd like to be right now, walking along this beach, which I've walked along this Waikiki beach many, many times. Very familiar with all the places along here. Look at that. Look at those palm trees. I'm a palm tree whore. You know that. I love my palm trees. Anyways, a Russian oil tycoon said that Mr. Putin became a criminal when those first troops went over the border into the Ukraine. Became a criminal. And he still wouldn't put it past Putin if Putin didn't use a nuclear weapon or two, just to see how they go, just to see. They've had them in storage for a while. Let's just brush the dust off these nuclear weapons and let's see if they work. This Russian oil tycoon worth billions and billions, this oil tycoon says that Putin, he wouldn't put it past him if Putin tried that. He says Putin is not his friend any longer and not a friend of the Russian people. He believes that after this war and all the destruction and the people that have been killed, innocent people, he thinks Putin might last another year, maybe 3 years. He doesn't say when he thinks Russia will get out of the Ukraine and they'll start rebuilding. I mean, they're still shooting things down, aren't they? Ladies and gentlemen viewers, they still are. And I don't mean to get onto this daily rant about what's going on with Russia and that, but I feel so sorry for the Ukrainians, for the Ukraine people. At the front of our house, we have colored spotlights that we can change to different colors under the eaves. And the last few nights, our colors have been the colors of the Ukraine flag. And just to let, I don't know, something, people will look at it and realize, yeah, we have to stand behind these people. We have to send good thoughts there. We may not be able to be there in person, but positive energy is a big force in this world, this phase of the world that we're living in. So that's why we have our lights, the colors of the Ukraine flag. And just keep sending those thoughts, the good thoughts to all those people that this is going to end soon. Well, do you have weekend plans? Well, it's going to be a very good weekend on the island, into the double digits this weekend on the island. And then we have kind of some funny weather coming up in the next week or so, a bit of rain, some cool temperatures again. It is March. It is officially spring, even though spring doesn't start to, the 21st, 22nd. Everyone here on the island is saying the spring is here. So we have lots of things that are budding, as I said in the last vlog to you. And I didn't notice today if the cherry trees were out downtown here, but they have been out in Victoria a couple of weeks ago, so probably the buds are right there with the cherry trees that are located here. So thank you so much for watching this vlog today, viewers. I've been trying to think of happier things to talk about. The weather's a great thing. Spring is bursting out all over, that kind of stuff, except maybe if you live back in Ontario, where there's a little bit of snow in the forecast over the next couple of weeks. But hey, you could, people who live here on the island, have lived here for years, would not like me saying this, but you can move here. It's Canada. You can move wherever you want in this country. So you can come out, sell your stuff, move out if you want. Some people are afraid the island's going to sink if all those people from the east come out here. I don't think it will. It'll probably split apart from an earthquake before it sinks. Well, isn't that happy news for a weekend, viewers? Anyways, I'm just joshing. I'm just trying to lighten your spirits a little bit. I know you like mine when I see the people that view this vlog, and we're going to keep in there punching, trying to get our viewership up. So thank you for watching. Have yourself a great weekend, and remember, love and joy be all around in 2-2-2. And that's from me to you. Thanks, have a great weekend, and thank you so much for tuning in to this very vlog. And we shall see you very soon.